Hi, welcome to your online section of Fitness for Life. My name is Laura Wheatley and I am your instructor for this course. Let me tell you why I feel like this course is important. Before you delve into the syllabus and you read the course description and the course objectives, here's why I feel like this class is going to be beneficial for you. As a high school student, I'm assuming that many of you were enrolled in physical education classes, which probably took up about 2 to 3 hours of your time each week. Therefore, you were getting 2 to 3 hours a week of physical activity without even thinking about it. You were required to be there and just did it. Many of you were also in sports and after school intramurals or organized, competitive sports. That's adding an additional maybe 10 hours of exercise per week into your schedule that, again, you didn't have to plan or think about. Then, when you went to your PE classes or your sport practices, your coaches had the workout laid out for you. You didn't have to think about it. And then finally, when you went home for the evening, many of you were probably lucky enough to have a parent or guardian cook you a nice, healthy meal, which is great, but now you're in college. So now all those hours of physical activity and sport practices and competitions are no longer in your schedule, and many of you have to figure out how to cook for yourself. Now, do you understand why the freshman 15 is so common? I'm hoping that in this class you will learn how often you're supposed to exercise, what you're supposed to do when you decide to exercise, and we'll talk a little bit about nutrition. So, hopefully you find this class as much fun as I do, and I hope you learn something that you're going to take throughout your life, thus Fitness for Life. Now, let's move forward with learning how we're going to navigate this course this semester. So, you guys are a part of the online section, which means you are fully responsible for going through and learning the content online, as well as being accountable for maintaining a physical activity log and exercising this semester. We started using McGraw-Hill as our textbook this semester, and they have some great resources, especially for you guys who are learning online. So I will help you navigate through your Canvas course and your Connect course, and you should be good to go on your own. I am always here and available to help you out. My office is on campus in RL, which is the Rebecca Lockhart building, formerly PE. The office number is 151F. And you can also contact me via email, laura.wheatley@uvu.edu. And my office phone is 801-863-5779. Thanks. All right, let's get started, and I will share my screen so we can navigate this course together and you guys can get started. Okay, so here we are. This is my dashboard in Canvas. Your dashboard will have all your courses that you are enrolled in this semester. Make sure that you are clicking on PES 1097 X01, and that will take us to the home page for our Canvas course this semester. All right, so let's navigate this. In class information, we have our syllabus, which I can pull up right here. And that's going to have my contact information, a reminder that you guys are my online section, course description and overview, as well as the objectives, but we already talked about that briefly, as well as the grading scale and other important stuff for this semester that you'll need to know. So grading is going to involve 4 exams. They are all online. The final exam is comprehensive. We are going to have some lecture assignments and projects, so you'll be doing some end of chapter reading as well as some other fun assignments that are going to be applicable to topics in class, as well as some exercise or fitness lab points. And we'll go through those together this semester as well. Finally, some other assignments you'll be doing is is a diet analysis and a customized exercise prescription based on your goals and your strengths and weaknesses. Grading scale is pretty standard. Obviously, you're not on campus working out, so this doesn't necessarily apply to you. I will have an online waiver for you to sign at some point very soon. I'll let you know more about that. If you do have any accommodations that you require, please be sure that I get a letter from the disabilities office. Common accommodations I make for PES 1097 are extended test times, so that's really common. Don't cheat. And then finally, this is a rough course schedule, but please pay attention to any announcements that I make online, as well as due dates on Canvas. So let's go back to that. All right, so back to Canvas. So the first thing you're going to have to do is register your Connect account. Connect is your ebook through McGraw-Hill. So I need you to either watch this video or read this Word document that's going to guide you through how to register your Connect account, and it will sync seamlessly with Canvas. You're not going to have to worry about going back and forth between two websites. It's all going to be linked in right here, but you do need to make sure that you register. And basically, it's as easy as clicking on one of the first assignments, and it will get you set up from there. So please, first thing you need to do is register your McGraw-Hill Connect account, and this video or Word document is going to help you through that process. If you have any issues, I would suggest that the first thing that you do is contact McGraw-Hill's technical support. So they have an 800 number as well as an email and chat. The chat is live, so you can contact them Monday through Thursday, 24 hours, and then on the weekends they have a little bit of a break. Keep in mind that the times listed are in Eastern Standard Time, but they should be able to help you out. And you can also contact me if needed as well for that. Once you get your Connect set up, then your first assignment is going to be how to use Connect. You'll simply click to it through Canvas, and what you see will be slightly different than mine because obviously I'm looking at this through my instructor view. So I'm going to preview this assignment so you can see what you are going to see. And for the first assignment, you're going to watch this video with some tutorials from Connect. Click that you've completed it, and it'll allow you to go forward. Actually, if it's not allowing you right here, then you can scroll up and go to the next question. Make sure you watch the video and move on. Once you are all done, then you can either return to your Connect homepage, or this handy dandy button right here will bring you right back to the Canvas homepage. And I would highly suggest that you do use this button versus the back button up here. This one will push and sync grades automatically. This one will kind of get stuck in middleman's ground for about 24 hours. So try to use the shortcut back to Canvas whenever possible. That takes you back to the assignments page, which is fine. I just tend to navigate everything through the home page. All right, next, your first exam is going to be over chapters 1 through 3. So that's going to be our Introduction to Wellness, Principles of Physical Fitness, and Cardiorespiratory Endurance. So each chapter, you're going to be completing an end of chapter learning assignment over, just kind of gauging your knowledge of your reading. So let's check that out for chapter 1. All right, chapter 1. Again, this is my view as an instructor. Yours will pop up a little differently. This will take you to the ebook, which, by the way, the ebook is included in your student fees. You have already paid for this ebook. It's accessible to you as soon as you register. You do not need to purchase a hard copy book unless you would like to pay extra, which you can do. Let me know and I can get you set up with that, but other than that, the ebook is included in your fees. All right, so this is the start of your first Chapter 1 quiz. Notice that it says 18 items left. I have already started this quiz. There were originally 20, so you can come back to it. You just need to make sure you finish it before the due date. For some individuals, when they've opened this assignment, their ebook popped up without the questions. If that's the case, there's a little button that looks just like this, but it says practice. That's what you're going to want to click. So once you're at a question, it's going to ask you something. So which of the following are qualities and behaviors closely associated with interpersonal dimensions of wellness? Well, if you haven't read the chapter yet, or if you don't remember, you can click right here. And it's going to take you to the exact spot in the textbook where you can find the answer. Awesome. So once you're ready to answer that question, you can go right back to your assignment here. Going down to practice will also work. And let's see, interpersonal. So that's going to be satisfying relationships, healthy support. That's going to be the main ones. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say I think so. Okay, so almost correct. I missed one little part, which means that my 18 items have not gone down. So they will ask me a similar question to make sure I get it correct. So let's try this one. Which of the following would be a trait of a person demonstrating financial wellness? Incurring debt? No. Does not save for money? No. Stays within a budget? Yes. That's about it. And I'm very, very sure about this. Okay. So now you can see my number of items has gone down. Now, whether or not you click I know it or no idea, if you get the answer correct, your number of items is going to go down. What's going to be different, however, is if you click on I know it, then your textbook is going to be customized. Well, whether you click on I know it or unsure or whatever. If you know it, highlights in the book are going to be green, indicating that you know it and you can kind of skip over that content. If you click unsure or no idea a lot, then your textbook is going to have more highlights over the specific sections that you are unsure about. So it's pretty neat. This doesn't affect your score and it doesn't affect how many items are left, but it does customize your textbook for you, which is pretty neat. So if you are done with this for now and you need to come back to it, you can just leave SmartBook. And that will likely take you to your Connect homepage, which is fine. You can do the assignments through here, or you can return to Canvas. So hopefully that's a good introduction. What you can get started on now is, again, looking through the syllabus, connecting your account, and getting started on your first few assignments, which include how to use Connect, Chapter 1 reading questions, a lifestyle evaluation, and then also for Chapter 2, this is all due next week. This week I'm giving you guys kind of a minute to get yourselves situated this semester. So all this is due next week. Principles of physical fitness and an assignment, overcoming barriers to being physically active. So you can click right to these and they'll take you right to the assignment, or you can go to McGraw-Hill, go right to your SmartBook from here, or go to your Connect section. So whatever works best for you. If you're just looking for the book and you want to read, great, just click there. Or if you want to kind of read as you're doing your assignments, then you can click on your assignments and click that read about this button as you go along, either way. So let's check that out one more time. And so remember, this is the read about this button. So that will bring you directly to the section of the textbook that talks about this question. All right, so let's just shortcut back here to Canvas. And yeah, that's about it. So go ahead and get started with registering your account and the first few assignments. And please check back in with me. I'll probably set up a discussion page so we can be a little bit more interactive, and I will check in weekly with you guys. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you this semester.